When the pandemic hit in March, we saw the schools that we support facing some of the greatest challenges that they'd ever encountered.
We were working on what I would consider rapid response, how we could transition from feeding kids in school to where it could be delivered to kids who were remote learning. Putting broadband on buses and driving them into neighborhoods to make sure that kids got access.
We saw schools who were putting grants to use with emergency funds for families who were struggling with homelessness. We saw schools sending social workers and principals out to visit families at their homes where they knew students were struggling.
Since March, we've had the opportunity to talk about what's next. What could we take and reimagine and redesign?
One of the things that our teachers learned immediately was that the deep relationships that they build with families was more important than ever. They believe that building those relationships should be the first priority all the time.
To me, they're an extension of my family, and they encourage me to do what I do.
We're a posse, we got to stick together, and that's maybe somewhat different than how we've looked at education before.
Moving forward, Teach Plus is doing more to double down on the connections and engagement with parents.
Teachers are the center of the community. The leadership that comes from teachers is something that we need to tap into more now than ever before. It's important for teachers to have a voice at the table.
During this crisis, while I was checking in on my parents, I was also getting emails from district higher-ups. So as we start up and looking into the future, that's what I would hope. That these partnerships would continue. That's what educating the whole child should be, a collective effort.